Yes, that's why I told you. That's why I told you. You will be if you will be CM over there.
If I made a scheme like, then it will be listed on our constitution only.
But you are talking about
many
a
people
scheme.
should not follow, will not follow them.
But
because I am telling you that exactly how to follow. I
Yes.
am not telling you that we are also know that we should not cut.
But you are
Yeah.
talking
No,
about
I'm
scheme.
telling you we should
If
not,
they
we should
will
not,
if they
we should
are not want to
please-
follow that, so what you will do for it?
You want to know my scheme?
Yes.
First, my scheme is that we should not. We also know that we should not cut trees, but
Good morning, sir and ma'am. Very first, I would like to thank this golden opportunity for me. It's my great pleasure for here. My name is Pranshul and I'm here. And we are going to a group discussion on the topic of global warming and what is the reason for increasing the temperature in all over the world. So we are going to this about topic. As we know that in the different countries and in India, there are the increasing of the temperature. This reason is why behind this reason is for the different cutting of the trees and destroying of the trees and we don't follow the sustainability of the resources. These are the problems and global warming is a major problem for this. So we should be care of this and we should don't cut the trees and in the many factories and the industries they are polluting our environment and they like CO2 gases from here which pollute our environment and heat our environment. This is the major effect and for our environment and increasing of the temperature. And if I talking about the global warming, it also differs from affect from the like ozone layer depletion, which is like oxygen and O2 plus and from the environment oxygen. O3 ozone layer depleting to the UV rays. So the UV rays is coming faster from the our environment, so deplete here. So it's a major reason for the increasing of the temperature. So UV rays are also very important and the major for the increasing of the temperature and as well as like CO2 gases from the major industries and the factories and destroying and cutting of the trees are the major role for destroying of the trees. And so my opinion is that we should be follow the sustainability of resources and sustainable development and we should use resources in limited way and we don't have to be overexhaust of the resources. So I am telling this point. Good morning, folks, and ma'am. As we already know, we're gonna discuss about glacier and global warming. My opinion is that sir is right that we are cutting the great trees and many more things were like a factory, we are population so much petrol, diesel, etc. But I want to know just why are the people cutting? As they already know, if they cut the trees, so it will be the harmful for us. So why they are cutting? Why we are not stopping them? It's our dependency to stop them. So why we are not stopping them? Yes, it's a good point. So I'm telling you about this topic. Why the people cutting the trees? These are the major problem for the environment and increasing of the temperature. So I'm telling you that government should take actions about that, and government is also taking action about this. And we should also have a part of our country, and we are the part of the our us. So we should also focus on them, and we should government should care of these situations, and government should motivate of the all people who is cutting the trees, and government also implement their different types of the schemes. So my point is that it's our responsibility, so we should not cut the trees, and uh, we should be motivate of the villages and the different people here motivate, and they should not cut the trees because it's our life. It is our life is this oxygen. And for this we are live here. Without oxygen we cannot live. We are also know that. So we should be the villagers. We can also say that, and the environmental businessman cutting the trees and destroying the trees. We should be motivate them, and government should take action, and government is also taking action about that. So due to these reasons, global warming, glaciers are also melting. So the increasing of the water level is increases. So these are the major reason for increasing of the temperature. As sir already said that government took the action of it, but why? But I want to just know why why we depend on government, why we are not. It's we are a part of our life, we are a part of our culture, India, and so why we are not? We have to stop them, and we have to plant more and more trees and care about it. So so that's why I'm telling you that it's our responsibility to conserve it, and we should be conserve our trees, and we should not be cutting our trees because these are our life.
Good morning, sir. This is me, Prince Gupta. Today I am gonna give group discussion on global warming. As we know that there is increasing in temperature in India. This is very difficulties for humans. This is the increasing in temperature is cause of global warming. In this summer vacation, so many people uses ACs, which is which produce freon gas, CO2 gas, SO2 gas, and holds in it holds in ozone layer. The UV rays comes increase the global warming. Government should take the actions in using ACs. And people also take the action. If I have no If we do not use ACs and coolers, also freeze, the global warming decreases. Thank you.
There is a one main role of increasing the pollution is the population. Population is increasing more in India and China's like countries. They are also a main reason to increase the pollution. If you control on your population, then you also control on your pollution. Because population is used many sources and use many equipments and electronic equipments that have emitted many gases and emitted many types of electromagnetic waves. They are very harmful for our ozone layer and our glacier also. If you're talking about your trees, there are no main reason is trees is very important because there are Amazon forest and there are more forests. They are 80% of oxygen comes from there. Amazon forest and many forests. Uh, Only 20% oxygen from there.
No,
80% oxygen from their forests.
and 20% is rest of the world.
Because there are those plants and those trees who gives more oxygen. And there are
That's why
that's a,
that
it's a
Amazon will called by the
yeah.
no Amazon
So
called.
if you are but I don't like say that you cut the all trees in our around us. You use many type of trees for living, but you control on your population. If you control your population, there are many space to remain to planting.
Yeah, ma'am is right. There are you can see if the one family has five members and five babies and someone I saw the six, seven, eight. So how is that? Why we are not stopping them? It's our we have to think about it. We have to less our population and just don't grow the population. That's why the pollution is there. If the family members are more, so they will own make their own cars and own bikes that will affect our culture. So I will. So ma'am is right. We have to decrease our population. It's also the point of the pollution.
You can use your public transport. Not all time you can use only private transport. If you go 1 kilometer, then you use bike.
Yeah.
Then you use your van. Then you use your car. You can use also public transport, metro and many transport. Then there are many gases who are very harmful for our environment. That can also decrease.
Even knows that company is if the start the company, so company will provide the pollution and etc. Many things. But we if we will stop the company, so how will run our country?
in company there is chimney. Yeah. Government taking action on their filter wood.
Yeah, they applied a filter of that.
Yeah. The filter and the harmful gases are emitted inside and the filter their gases and they are not more harmful as like false.
Like you are talking about the we should not be cut out the trees. No, I am also accept this point, but trees are also important to play role. Like these are the papers which are made from the trees. Trees are also play important role. We have to need to cut these trees because of the we should be make the like different types of the papers, and there are many more things which we have to be made by the trees only. uh, so we need to cut the trees, but we should be cut. My opinion is that we should be cut trees, but in the China you have seen that there is a technology where the trees are not cut from the roots by the roots. They cut the trees by the branches. So their technology should be launched in India, for which we can be easily accessible all these things like a papers, and there are different types of the things uh, without any exhausting or depleting our environment. So my opinion is that government should be follow this type of the technology, and for which environment our does not affect more, and it does not affect our temperature. And if we're talking about the industries and the many like companies, and they are the different industries, they used to these type of the things, and they produce CO2 gas. I'm also agree with your point that government or the scientists and there's a technologies they can be conserved like CO2 gas, and they have many technologies. They should be use them, and they should be implement on these for which pollution can be less, and it does not affect our environment. Okay, so government should be use these type of technologies.
Yes, that is right. If the paper is only reason to cut the tree, so we have to use less the paper, and we have to go through the technology, because technology is also there. So we use the technology, then we use less paperwork.